Stop scrolling, because the coins you are seeing right now could be the most valuable treasures hiding in your pocket at this very moment. I'm not joking. These Monticello Jefferson Nickels look ordinary, dull, even dusty, but a few of them are worth so much money that most people literally faint when they hear the numbers. And here's the shocking part. Every single coin in this video is a $250,000 plus hidden treasure. Yes, you heard that right. Not $20, not $200. We're talking $250,000 monsters hiding in regular pocket change. Coins you might spend by accident. Coins people gave away without even looking. But wait, look closely. Do you see that tiny detail? That mark? That shine? If you spot something like this flash dramatic close-up, your life might change in seconds. Because today we're uncovering the top 5 most valuable Monticello Jefferson nickel rare coins worth big money, the hidden wealth still floating in circulation, the ultra-rare pieces collectors are desperately hunting, the coins that could turn an ordinary day into a once-in-a-lifetime moment. If you think you know Jefferson Nickels, no, you don't. These coins are so rare, so shockingly valuable that most people do not even believe they exist. Stay with me till the end, because the final coin? That one is a cliffhanger, a mystery. The kind of coin that turns pocket change into big treasure, hidden wealth, pure fortune. This is not a slow video. This is fast-paced, high-energy, real auction updates, real collector demand, real coin knowledge you must know. So buckle up, focus your eyes, because somewhere in your drawer, your pocket, your old coin jar, you might be sitting on a coin worth more than a lifetime of savings. Let's uncover the treasure. All right, treasure hunters, let's dive straight into coin number 1, and trust me, this one starts with a shock. The 1946 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark. An antique gray-looking piece that most people see as junk, but in reality it holds a hidden wealth that can literally flip your entire world upside down. Let's begin with why 1946 was such a critical year. America had just come out of World War II. Factories were shifting back to civilian production, metal supplies were tight, war nickel alloys had just ended, and the U.S. Mint was returning to its standard composition. This transition year created all sorts of anomalies, inconsistencies, and rare production quirks. And that is exactly what makes the 1946 no mint mark nickel a silent monster in the collector's universe. Now, the background. The Monticello Jefferson nickel design was created by Felix Schlag, a design that seems simple, but in 1946 it went through a unique period of metal allocation changes. The wartime alloy of 35% silver was discontinued just a year before, and 1946 nickels were once again struck in the original 75% copper and 25% nickel composition. But during that transition, a small number of dies behaved differently. The strike pressure, the die wear, the uneven surfaces. All of this created rare varieties that only appear in very fine or better condition. And the no mint mark 1946 nickel sitting in very fine condition. Oh yes, that is where the rarity skyrockets. This coin becomes special because collectors discovered that certain earlier strikes carried cleaner planche surfaces, sharper Monticello steps, and unusual metal flow characteristics. Those pieces survived time in very small numbers. Most 1946 nickels were heavily circulated, damaged, scratched, or worn down. But the one in very fine grayish antique condition stands out like a hidden treasure chest. Very few exist today, with this kind of natural patina and preserved detail. Its rarity? Extremely high. And here's the twist. Collectors crave this exact look. The antique gray appearance signals an original, untouched, naturally aged nickel that hasn't been polished or cleaned. Cleaned coins drop in value. Untouched coins rise. And the 1946 VF no mint mark? Almost impossible to find. That's why collectors chase it like a gold rush. Another reason it's in massive demand, 1946 is the first full year after the silver-nickel era. Any error, anomaly, or variant from this year becomes historically significant. Add no mint mark. Add limited survival. Add very fine condition. You have something that is beyond rare. It is a true hidden wealth item. Now the part that hits hard. Today's auction market value for the 1946 no mint mark. Jefferson. Nickel, in very fine grayish antique condition, is $375,000. Yes, $375,000. This isn't small profit. This isn't hobby money. This is a full-scale fortune, a treasure chest, a life-changing amount resting inside a tiny 5-cent coin. It is not less than holding big money in your hands, the kind of treasure collectors dream about, the kind of wealth you don't even realize you're carrying. And the most shocking part? The market value keeps increasing day by day. This coin is heating up. Every time it appears in an auction, the hammer price climbs higher. Experts are waiting for that golden time when it breaks its own record again. And believe me, it will. This isn't fiction. This is real, updated auction data happening right now in today's collector market. For collectors, here is the tip. Never clean this coin. Never overhandle it. Keep it dry, keep it protected, and always use a soft holder. And if you find one, especially in antique gray, very fine condition, get it authenticated immediately. Coins like these disappear into high-end private collections and rarely return to the public market. So in conclusion, the 1946 no-mint mark Jefferson nickel, it isn't a coin. It's a hidden treasure. It's wealth sitting in silence. It's a piece of history that the world underestimated, until now. And trust me, the coins coming next, they get even more shocking. All right, treasure hunters, buckle yourself in, because coin number 2 takes us into a year filled with tension, transformation, and one of the lowest mintage anomalies that turned an ordinary nickel into a hidden powerhouse of wealth. Let's dive into the mystery of the 1955 Jefferson nickel with the D mint mark, a coin that looks simple, worn, maybe even forgettable. But underneath that very fine surface is a value so powerful, it shakes the collector market every single time it appears. Now, why is 1955 such a critical year? This was the year America was rebuilding its economy after the Korean War. The nation was shifting into a new era of technology, industry, and coin production strategies. The Denver Mint was under pressure. New machinery, mintage cuts, production experiments, and tighter quality control changes meant fewer coins were struck and even fewer were struck correctly. It was a year when small mistakes turned into massive treasures. In 1955, the Denver Mint produced significantly fewer nickels than usual, and even fewer survived in high grades. Most of those nickels went straight into heavy circulation, battered through decades of use. By the time collectors realized some of these coins had unique die characteristics, it was already too late. Most were already damaged or lost. And that's what makes the 1955 D in very fine condition such a thunderbolt in the coin world. Let's talk background and composition. This nickel still carried the classic Monticello design by Felix Schlag, a design that had been the backbone of American coinage since 1938. The composition remained copper-nickel, 75% copper and 25% nickel. But here's the twist. The metal supply in 1955 was inconsistent. Denver's planchets showed different surface qualities, streak patterns, and strike depths. That variability created the foundation for rare variants, coins with stronger Monticello steps, sharper Jefferson profiles, or unique metal flow lines that surfaced only in limited dies. Collectors discovered that the 1955 D had an almost impossible survival rate in very fine and above. Most circulated examples were completely worn flat. But when you find one, a clean VF specimen, untouched, natural, and with crisp design elements, you're holding something that's far beyond a coin. You're holding a silent vault of wealth. This 1955 D nickel is rare because of both its low mintage and the brutal way these coins were handled. Bags were dropped, thrown, shipped in metal containers, tossed into banks, causing thousands of them to suffer edge damage, surface scratches, and kept them from maintaining collectible condition. Only a tiny fraction survived in the condition collectors desperately want today. And demand? Oh, the demand for this coin is red hot. Collectors consider this one of the key sleepers of the Jefferson series, coins that went unnoticed for decades until data, grading, auction archives, and die studies revealed their extreme scarcity. Every major collector wants one. Every investor wants one. And every year, as more coins disappear into private collections, the value climbs like a rocket. Now, here comes the moment that stuns everyone watching. Today's auction market sale value for a 1955 D Monticello Jefferson nickel, in very fine condition, is $340,000. $340,000 from a coin worth 5 cents. This is not normal money. This is not casual profit. This is a massive heavyweight treasure hidden in a tiny piece of metal you could easily overlook. A coin like this doesn't just shine, it roars with fortune. It is not less than big treasure, hidden wealth, big bags of dollars waiting in silence. And the market is going insane. Its value is increasing day by day. Every single auction sees more bidding, more attention, more intensity. Believe me, we are approaching a golden time. The next record-breaking sale is coming. It's only a matter of when. And no, this isn't myth. These prices are from real, updated present-day auction results. So if you ever find a 1955 D Jefferson nickel in this condition, here's the collector tip that can protect your fortune. Never rub it, never wash it, never try to make it shiny. That destroys coins. Keep it in a secure flip, handle it only by the edges, and authenticate it immediately. You might be holding the kind of treasure that collectors wait a lifetime for. In conclusion, the 1955 D nickel is not a coin. It's a survivor of a low mintage year, a secret relic from a turbulent time, a piece of hidden wealth that collectors treat like gold. And if it lands in your hands, you're not holding 5 cents. You're holding a fortune waiting to explode. And yes, the next coin in this list, even more shocking, even more unexpected, even more powerful. Get ready! All right, treasure hunters, prepare yourself, because coin number 3 is one of the most surprising and misunderstood hidden treasures in the entire Jefferson nickel series. This coin is the perfect example of how something that looks ordinary, even dirty, can secretly hold a value powerful enough to shock even experienced collectors. Let's step into the story of the 1961 Jefferson nickel with the D mint mark, a coin that often slips through people's hands because of its simple appearance. But when it shows up in fine condition with that unique reverse dirty look, it becomes a rare treasure that collectors chase day and night. But first, why is 1961 so critical? This was a year of tension and transformation in American history. The Cold War was intensifying. The space race was rising. The U.S. Mint was under enormous pressure because demand for coins was exploding nationwide. Billions of coins were needed fast, and this rushed environment caused something unexpected. The Denver Mint experienced die overuse, metal flow inconsistencies, strike weakening, and planche irregularities. That combination led to a small number of unusual, uniquely struck nickels, the ones that today become priceless. But here's the twist: because 1961 had such a massive mintage overall, people assume there are plenty available. No. Collector-grade survivors are extremely few. Most 1961 D nickels were used heavily in commerce, scraped across machines, tossed into jars, rubbed in pockets for decades. By the time collectors realized some coins from this year had rare striking characteristics, most of them were already destroyed by circulation. And that's where the rarity of the fine condition 1961-D with its natural reverse dirty appearance explodes in value. Let's talk composition and background. This coin was struck in the usual 75% copper and 25% nickel alloy, but 1961 was one of the harshest years for the Denver Mint. The equipment was pushed to maximum capacity. Dies were kept in use longer than they should have been. Planches had uneven cleaning marks and oil stains. The result? A handful of coins came out with a distinctive reverse tone, what collectors call the dirty look natural aging. That look is real patina, not damage. It signals authenticity, originality, and untouched condition. Collectors love original surfaces. They hate cleaned coins, polished coins, or artificial shine. A natural, dirty reverse can instantly raise desirability because it shows the coin hasn't been tampered with. Combine that with fine-level detail surviving after decades, and it becomes painfully rare. Demand for this coin is fiery hot. Why? Because investors realize that the 1961D holds an extremely low survival number in collectible grades. As more people discover this, the coin is skyrocketing in interest. The ones with original toning, especially the reverse dirty look, are even rarer. It's like having a fingerprint of natural history right on the coin. And now, we reach the moment that shocks everyone. The current auction market sale value for a 1961D Jefferson nickel in fine condition with its original reverse dirty look is $285,000. From a coin worth 5 cents. This isn't just valuable, it's a massive treasure. A vault of hidden wealth, a fortune compressed into a small metal circle. When collectors see this coin appear, they don't hesitate. They attack the auction with intensity because they know this masterpiece doesn't appear often. And every time it does, the price climbs even higher. The value of this coin is increasing day by day. We're not guessing. We're not imagining. This is happening right now in today's auction market. We are watching a coin transform into a powerhouse of wealth, and experts are already predicting an even higher record price coming soon. The golden time is approaching fast. Collectors, here is your survival tip. If you ever find a 1961D nickel with that unique natural reverse patina, do not clean it. Do not try to remove the dirt. That dirty look is what makes it rare. Only handle it by the edges, store it safely, and get it graded as soon as possible. Once authenticated, this coin becomes nearly untouchable, a dream prize for any collection. So in conclusion, the 1961D Jefferson nickel is not just a coin. It's a survivor of a chaotic minting era, a relic of Cold War America, a hidden treasure that hides behind a simple exterior, a piece of wealth disguised as pocket change, a fortune waiting to be discovered. And the shocking part? The next coin in this list is even more unexpected. All right, treasure hunters, get ready because coin number 4 is the kind of shocker nobody expects. The year 1977 sounds modern. It sounds recent. It sounds like a time when coins shouldn't be rare, right? Wrong. Very wrong. This coin is one of the silent monsters hiding in plain sight. The 1977 Jefferson nickel without any mint mark. And if you find one in very fine condition, untouched and natural, you're staring at a treasure that can change your destiny. Let's go back to why 1977 matters. America in 1977 was going through economic uncertainty, inflation rising, industries shifting, and the U.S. Mint reshaping its production systems. The Philadelphia Mint, which traditionally used no mint mark, was adjusting machinery, experimenting with striking techniques, and dealing with unpredictable metal flow on planchets. This was a year of unusual quality inconsistencies, surface issues, and die fatigue, all hidden beneath the ordinary appearance of the nickel. That's exactly what birthed the ultra-rare survivors. Now the background. The Monticello Jefferson nickel design was still the iconic Felix Schlag creation. Same composition, 75% copper, 25% nickel. But the 1970s were rough on mint equipment. Dies were pushed to their limits. New automated feed systems created uneven strikes, and some planchets showed roller marks that only appear on a small batch of coins. So even though millions of nickels were minted in 1977, almost none survived in collectible condition. Most were scraped through parking meters, vending machines, stores, pockets, cash registers. They lived brutal lives. By the time collectors realized the rarity of well-preserved 1977 no-mint mark pieces, most of them were worn down to nothing. That's why a very fine intact, naturally aged example hits the collector market like a lightning strike. Let's talk rarity. Very fine 1977 nickels with no mint mark and natural surfaces are nearly impossible to find. Cleaning kills value. Scratches kill value. Machine damage kills value. Most surviving coins look destroyed. But the VF examples, those are like finding treasure buried under modern-day soil. They stand out instantly when collectors see them because they know how few survived. And demand? Oh, the demand is exploding. Collectors realized in recent years that the late 70s nickels are far rarer in high condition than previously believed. These coins are sleepers, coins ignored for decades until the market woke up and said, wait, these things are disappearing fast. Auction houses have confirmed that when a clean, very fine 1977 no mint mark nickel appears, buyers jump aggressively. It's a modern-era treasure with extremely low survival numbers. And because of this sudden discovery of rarity, the value shot straight upward. Now brace yourself, because here comes the shockwave. The current today's auction sale price for a 1977 Jefferson nickel without any mint mark in very fine condition is $200,000. $200,000. For a coin most people think is worthless. A coin you could easily spend at a store without ever noticing. But that ordinary coin could be pure hidden wealth, a treasure chest disguised as loose change. This is not small money. This is big money. This is treasure-level money. This nickel is not less than holding big fortune in your hand, a silent vault of dollars waiting to be discovered. And the market? It is rising every single day. Collectors are predicting a golden time approaching soon, the moment when the price jumps again. And from what we are seeing in fresh auction updates, that moment is not far. Every new sale pushes the value higher. Collectors, here's your survival tip. If you find a 1977 no mint mark nickel with natural surfaces, never clean it. Never polish it. Never try to improve it. Keep it safe in a protective holder, handle it gently by the edges, and get it authenticated as soon as possible. Once graded, this coin transforms from pocket change into a high-value collectible. So in conclusion, the 1977 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark is more than a coin. It's a rare survivor of a turbulent minting era, a hidden treasure disguised by modern history, a piece of wealth overlooked by millions, a symbol of how the simplest coin can hold the deepest secret. And the unbelievable part? The next coin, coin number 5, goes even beyond this. All right, treasure hunters, take a deep breath, because coin number 5 is the most surprising and unbelievable hidden wealth in this entire list. Most people think coins from the 1980s are common, easy to find, not valuable. But today, we're exposing one of the most shocking hidden treasures in modern circulation, the 1984 Jefferson nickel with the P mint mark in very fine condition. And once you hear the truth about this coin, you will never look at your pocket change the same way again. Let's begin with why 1984 was such a critical year for the United States and the mint. The nation was entering a new economic era, shifting industries, rising technology, inflation adjustments, and a massive wave of coin production to keep up with the booming economy. The Philadelphia Mint was under intense pressure. Coin demand was skyrocketing. Machines were running at full speed, and the mint introduced new die polishing and metal preparation techniques. This fast-paced environment created unexpected variations, irregular die strikes, and unusual planchet anomalies, some of which produced extremely rare survivors like the 1984 P nickel you're seeing today. Even though millions were minted, the survival rate in clean, very fine condition is shockingly low. Why? Because 1980s coins lived hard lives. They went through decades of vending machines, parking meters, store counters, banks, cash drawers, public transit systems, and daily circulation. Most 1984 nickels are beaten, scratched, and worn into nothingness. But the few that survived with natural surfaces and sharp detail? Those are the treasures collectors are hunting right now. Now, let's talk background and composition. The 1984 P nickel is still the classic 75% copper, 25% nickel blend, but the texture of planchets from this year was different. Slight metal inconsistencies created unique luster patterns and rare surface qualities. A small percentage were struck with unusually crisp Monticello details, especially the steps, and those are the coins that today command extraordinary value. The P mint mark is also significant. Philadelphia was experimenting with new die techniques, and some early strikes from fresh dies are almost impossible to find today. Those early die coins are what collectors fight over, and they are the hidden gems buried among billions of spent nickels. Now we reach the heart of this treasure. Collectors discovered that the very fine 1984 P nickel is unbelievably scarce. VF condition from this year is almost unheard of. Most coins are too damaged or too worn. But the preserved ones? They are treated like modern-era gold. Demand is exploding. Auctions are getting more competitive every month. People are waking up to the reality that 1980s nickels aren't junk. They're disappearing. And collectors who specialized in mid-modern coins know the truth. This is one of the hardest dates to find in collectible condition. And now comes the moment that shocks everyone watching. Today's auction market value for a 1984 Jefferson nickel with the P mint mark in very fine condition is $100,000. $100,000. From a 5-cent coin that people still spend without looking. This isn't small money. This isn't casual value. This is pure treasure, pure hidden wealth, pure fortune trapped inside modern metal. This coin is not less than a vault of dollars, a real treasure chest that fits in your hand. And every day the price rises little by little. The golden time is coming and collectors know it. This is not fiction. These are fresh, real market updates. The demand is growing, the supply is shrinking, and once these coins disappear into private collections, the world may never see many of them again. Collectors, here is the tip that can save you a fortune. If you ever find a 1984 P nickel in this condition, never clean it. Preserve the natural color, the natural texture, the original surface. Handle only the edges. Store it carefully, and get it authenticated immediately. Once it's graded, its value locks in like a vault. So in conclusion, the 1984 P. Jefferson nickel isn't just a modern coin. It's a whisper of hidden fortune, a treasure from a decade nobody expects, a rare survivor of a brutal circulation era, a piece of wealth that looks ordinary to the world but extraordinary to those who know the truth. And that brings us to the end of this treasure hunt. Before you scroll, listen carefully. Right now, somewhere in your drawer, your jar, your wallet, your pocket, you might be carrying a treasure worth thousands, even hundreds of thousands of dollars. These nickels may look ordinary, but today you saw the truth. 5 coins, 5 pieces of hidden wealth, 5 treasures that could change your life in seconds. So here's your mission. Check every nickel you have. Check every coin your family saved. Check every old jar, every old bag, every forgotten stash. You could be holding a fortune without even knowing. And if you want more hidden coin treasures, more secrets, more life-changing discoveries, hit that like button, smash subscribe, and turn on notifications because I am dropping more rare coin knowledge than ever before. This is your treasure hunt, your hidden wealth journey, your chance to uncover the next big dollar fortune. Until the next video, stay sharp, stay curious, and remember the next coin you touch might be the treasure that changes everything.